Hey, this went out. Both my phones went out like.
What's up, everybody? This is Polo J.
Hey, yo, this your boy Slick 50.
This is another installment of the Judges Table where you can come and get the latest and greatest boxing content. If that's
Yes,
what
sir.
you're
Yes, sir.
into, stay right here and stay
Yes, sir.
tuned. Get
You
ready
know
for a
it.
different perspective.
Yes, sir. But before we get into all of that, let's go ahead and pay respect to the ones who paying the bills. Shout out to New Growth Realty. If you need a home, if you look for a house in Missouri, Georgia, and in Illinois, give them a call 314-448-9113. Even if it's just for some advice, what you could do if you're trying to sell your home, if you learn about building equity in your home, any of those things, they are truly for the community, just want to help. Like I said, even just for advice. So make sure you give them a call if you got any types of questions, especially if you live in any three of those states I named. More states coming soon. So give Miss Delicia a call at 314-448-9113. That is New Growth Realty. Yes, sir. So how you been, Polo?
Well, I've been good. I've been
Been good,
good.
man.
Been good.
Yeah.
Nothing too much going on. It's not
Yeah.
like I'm around here causing controversy. It's not like
Oh
I'm
yeah.
around here saying that I hit somebody when I really didn't, but I know
Oh
that
yeah.
I actually hit somebody. But
Oh okay.
everybody's saying that I didn't hit somebody. I'm not out here like that.
Oh okay. You said if you slap somebody, you just got your hit back. Is what you saying?
Yeah, you know,
Yeah, I know, but use the other way around. It's the other way around. The other person will get back and say they did get slapped, but they did get slapped.
you did get
But
slapped. But
you know what I'm saying?
my
To be
mama
slapped
always
or not
told
to
me
be
if a
slapped
man
is the question.
he did get slapped. He did. He got hit and he was like, "Oh my god!" And he had no choice but to retaliate. He had no choice.
Man, for those living under the rock, man, my man went for his showing the masses that he did get his lick in first. You know,
Well, that
I
brings a
mean,
whole new meaning to when we say, as a boxer, it's always good to be first.
yeah, it is always good to be first. That's an you in the streets. In the ring, you better be first. When they try to get your respect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just think in this case, he didn't get his respect, though. He didn't get no respect out of it.
You know, with this situation, I agree with what you said yesterday, but I also am standing firm on what I said yesterday.
Uh-huh.
I agree that it's a good thing that neither one of them got hurt during this kerfuffle, this
Facts.
skirmish.
I was
I'm
gonna say that word. I just didn't know how to say it.
I'm happy that neither one of them did. But
Right.
I can say I would have loved to seen how Caleb was about to come back up.
Oh man.
I would have loved to see what he was about to come back up with, because
Hey.
that right, he feinted with his right just to throw that left. So Caleb was about to come back up with something. I wanted to see what he was about to come back up with, because it looked like an uppercut.
Hey. Hey. It looked like, I'm glad I didn't find out. I ain't gonna lie. Because they'd be like, fight is off. Like, this is too much. We haven't seen a fight with so much bad blood involved in it since Hagler Hearns and all of them that type of days. Or, I ain't go close to Mike Tyson, Lynch Lewis, where I eat your kids line come from, and all of that. You know what I mean? This right here, and here lately, it's been a lot of, I dare to say, WWE like antics, and people could kind of tell that it's been kind of, what I mean, making people go away. This right here was 100% real. And Canelo, it ended up not being a full punch. It ended up being an overhand, but that could be muscle memory. You know what I'm saying? When you used to wearing gloves, what people don't know, you're not wrapped like this. Your hands are wrapped.
Mm-hmm.
like so. So when he went to swing, it's like, you got your gloves on. You know what I'm saying? So if you feel what I'm saying, so that's how he probably hit him with the CBS had a clean shot. Shout to CBS Sports had a clean shot of it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But it also contributes to what Khalid was saying. He said that the cut didn't come from a punch; it came from his glasses. It's like the punch pressed the glasses into his here, but nonetheless, it's still something to work on. And
Pull your glasses off because Canelo show pulled his off.
man, yeah, man, and I liked it. That I ain't gonna lie, Canelo was like, psh, I don't care how short than you. Hey, Canelo said, like, I don't care, and I was like, all right, Canelo, all right, like, hey, I'm here. I want you to see me. I want you to see what you up against. That showed confidence.
It reminded me of Baby Joker.
Big Joker, little Joker, baby Joker. Man, he was like what? And I liked it. I liked it because I like the tactics. Some people were saying it was done to ruffle the feathers of Khalid. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Try to get in his mind, whatever the case may be. I don't think it did. I think what you see is already who Khalid Plant is already, though. Like that's just
Caleb.
I hear we call him Khalid. Okay, that's like first. I'm gonna come back to my point. You know what? Different places say different names, different. We say Khalid, like if it's spelled as, that's what we call you. Okay, and I know they say his name Caleb. It's just the St. Louis in me. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, I know those people from New Orleans in the South. Leonard is Leonard.
Yeah.
We say Leonard. You know what I'm saying? I've been corrected over that as well for Leonard. Like Leonard is Leonard. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but anyway, just a little side thing. All right. So y'all don't Khalid Plant. Don't kill me if I say Caleb. Don't, you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
All right. So, you know what I'm saying? I think that's him. I don't think that was strucken by anything that Canelo did. I really think the attitude that you saw is when you got PR that suppress you and when you got people who tell you you can't talk the way you want to talk. And then you get the shot and it been built up. It just come out. I've had one of the moments.
That's an interesting point. That's an interesting point. Let's take a deep dive into that right there because I've seen how the way Caleb moves. I see the way he acts.
Mm-hmm.
Boy moves like he's from the hood.
No, he's
from the hood.
Yeah.
So to appease the networks or whatever, he can't
to be that poster boy.
He can't be himself.
Right.
Because I'm pretty sure all this what Canelo did, brother, that's just a Tuesday afternoon out in the corner store.
There you go. That's who he is. That's what it's just who he is, man. Point blank. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like
so this didn't phase him not one bit. Not one bit. It didn't phase him. All it did was just let him know, like, oh, I got you now. I got you.
Right. But that's why I begged him. Like I think what y'all saw was already Khalid. Khalid was already hot already before he got there. He finally face to face with what's been going on is eating them up inside. You know what I mean? How they get to do what they do allegedly, and he wanted to tell him to his face. That's what he wanted to tell him. It ain't cool that y'all, even your camp, is inspiring that. What's up?
Can it really be said as alleged right now? If it's been documented?
I will, because I mean we know one of them did, but then they want to say alleged for this. I'm just going to say alleged. Well, the recent allegations. Okay. There's recent allegations. The recent allegations is what people didn't really peep what he said. He said one of you guys popped dirty and got suspended for 6 months, and then popped dirty again. Nobody knew about it. See, I'm gonna say alleged. Yeah. We gonna keep it clear, it's allegedly, you know what I mean? So, and plus he went down the whole line, remember? He said Oscar, he said all of them. He said Ruiz, he said everybody, but alleged, because it didn't come out. but allegedly it's supposed to be true. But I don't know. I'm not there. I ain't got the needle or the pill. I don't know. You know what I
We don't
mean?
know if it was a needle. We don't know if it was a needle.
Right. We don't know whatever. That's why I said allegedly. I don't
Allegedly
know.
needle.
We just speaking on what we
It
hear.
could have just
You know
been
what
a
I'm
steak.
saying?
I
Yeah.
believe it was just a steak.
Yeah. That's probably what it was. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. With the A1 steak sauce.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But for real though, on everything, man, people look at it as a loss for Khalid. I look at it as a win for Khalid. He may took the cut, but one thing about that man, like I said, he'd already know he got an uphill battle. It's not like he don't know he ain't got an uphill battle, even though the man shorted him. But he know it's still an uphill battle for him. So that's nothing new. That's like stupid for him to think like he just the almighty. He see all be all. And he know for a fact that he can whoop this man. This is boxing. You know what I mean? Anything can happen. So for people to sit there and think like, oh, now he know he can't win. He already knew that was a possibility. But in his mind, it's like when people used to get mad at Lil Wayne when he said, I'm the greatest rapper alive. He said over and over again, I'm the great. If you don't think like that, you'll never be the greatest rapper alive. I don't take offense when I hear people say that they're the best at something or they better than me. Because you're supposed to think, you're supposed to believe that. You're supposed, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
How
If
else
you
you
don't
gonna be
believe
great?
it, who else will?
Right, you know what I'm saying? So when people don't get that, like I would never understand that. I don't understand how you can even take offense. You know what I mean? I want my friends to even say, "Man, whatever, you ain't better than me. Get out." I want to hear that. You know what I mean? Because other than that, that means that you just following me. I
You
don't
know,
want that. I want leaders.
I'm glad that you brought that up because I'm glad that you could finally admit that you've been taking these L's for the past season and a half already.
Oh, here we go.
Glad that you can finally admit that. You know, step one is always admittance. And I'm glad that you've done that. Somebody give this man a round of applause. Somebody
Polo.
because I'm
Leave
proud of
with the polo, man. This is what I'm talking about. It's all good. But this is an all day thing. This is what's up. That's how it's supposed to be. Iron sharp and iron. But he know that we not cut from the same cloth. He know he could never step on my toes. I'm too tall for that. He try to step on these feet. I'm not gonna feel it. So it is what it is. You know what I mean?
They do make chainsaws for a reason.
Here we go.
I mean, I'm just saying.
But the question is, real talk, man. Haven't seen all of that. I don't think it's a fair judgment for people to say who gonna win this and who not. I really don't.
It's still a toss up.
Yeah, it's still a toss up. I still think it's 50-50. Nothing changed in my mind. I really believe, but they did what they were supposed to do. They were supposed to give a show, you know. And it would have been a show just with the stare down. It would have just been a show with the talking smack, all that. At least they came to bring it. And we got lucky and got some extras out of it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I looked at it. Now, this ain't my keys to victory video or whatever, but one thing I will say this: Canelo don't have to do nothing but train hard. Canelo has been perfect in every aspect in any boxing match that he's been in, whether they've been weak dudes we call weak or not. You know, the reason I'm saying it because I got called down the middle, just like when we talk about Terrence Crawford, right?
Okay.
When I mean perfect every aspect and being perfect in everything that he trains in, and he's learned how to adjust on the fly, right? He's learned to test the waters on certain things. He learned how to do these things without you even knowing that he's testing you out. You get what I'm saying? To see what works and won't work. You see what I'm saying? He's proven in these last 4 or 5 some odd fights that he's not the brawler to be. You get what I'm saying? He can be a boxer. Now, having said that, when he does get in front of a boxer, right, he tends to revert. All right. This is where I challenge Canelo against Khalid. Can he stay poised and stay a boxer or not? For Khalid, for me, he got to stick that jab all night. Khalid going to take chances going in and out.
Hold on, man. Hold on.
What?
Hold on.
What?
I have to stop you right there. With all due respect, brother, you telling half truths. So you telling whole lies.
Oh Lord. Tell me, there we go. Let's go. Let's go.
He's only in his last 4 fights. He's only faced one true test.
That's why I said I didn't say count. I just discounted the
No,
boxers.
no,
Did
but
you hear me
you
discount the
didn't
boxers?
discount those fighters, but let's call a spade a spade.
What are you saying?
Are you intimidated by Liam Smith?
No, but
are you intimidated by Yordan?
Now that's the one out. That was a layoff.
Do you get where I'm going? Are you even able to count those fights as you do when one guy only had 3 weeks to train? 3 weeks? How can you have him on this pedestal when he's cherry picking at its finest, when he's dominating the narrative at its finest, when he's basically, essentially, God, I'm trying not to curse. I'm trying not to curse. I'm trying but this dude, he on some whole other stuff. And how can he be great if he's on that stuff?
I'm not. I already did. See, this is where you missed it. I discounted the fighters. I said at what he does, not be dominating. At what he does, his strategy of fighting. Huh?
He got paid to spar.
Nah, I won't say sparring. Now he got to put it in motion.
No,
that's different than sparring. That's not glorified. Okay, I give you Liam because he did give that man a short time.
The only one who gave him a hard time was Billy Joe, and no one know why? Because Billy Joe wasn't going to be a sucker for the money.
Right, but at the same time, though, Billy Joe was the one that really showed me that he could test you and you don't know you being tested. That's how he got off that uppercut.
He got off that uppercut by desperation and noticing patterns. There's a difference between patterns. I could say Slick says God dang me all the time. I can count it out and I can tell him exactly when he's going to say it. That's noticing a pattern. But
the point is of it that you're missing is that you chose to notice it. It ain't by chance. That's what I'm saying. That's part of your IQ to notice, okay, he doesn't want to sacrifice his face. Every time I hit his body, he wants to fold all the way over. That's I'm just saying. He all Canelo got to do is execute them things. Now, what you're saying, like I said, I discounted the fighters except Billy Joe Sanders, right? Mm-hmm. He double agrees with you, right? But everything that he's doing, he practices at, and those will be just tests. Just like this, I'm gonna prove my point. Would you rather be trying new things and learning new things, right, and jump in there with an A1 person, such as a Khalid Plant or Billy Joe? I ain't gonna call them A1, but I'm saying, somebody that could really give you a problem, or chance them on people who are so. Now, hold on. That's not that. That's now. Hold on. That's not all of it. Reason I'm saying that is the same with Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder finna jump head first in the river and about to go beat the man up that's beat him up. Ain't tried none of this stuff out
and
that he knows.
That's a
But do you understand what I'm saying though?
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm saying is, even if he did, because we got to admit, Canelo's got better and better. He ain't just became cash cow for nothing, right? True, he has not fought all the opposition he should have fought. That we know he should have fought. We know that maybe he ducked and dodged some people. We know that, but he still has got better. You got to be a better product to get to the level that he at. Now the stuff that he tried, the stuff that the new stuff that he has learned, bro. After Triple G, I mean, you got to prove dividends. He got Billy Joe out of there right when he was getting in rhythm. And even his face showed that, like, it was excitement, like, yes, it worked. You know what I'm saying? Type stuff. Like, that's what I want to see. Even if they are mediocre boxers. Huh?
No, that was relief. That wasn't excitement. That was relief. That's what that was. That's what that expression was. See, we know boxing. Me and you, I can say that I know boxing fairly well, and I can say that you know it on a greater degree. But we know boxing. Mm-hmm. I know facial expressions.
Mm.
That was relief. This man was relieved that he was able to stop him.
Okay, if he was relieved, it still came with that win, and his
Yeah,
strategy worked.
I'm not discounting the strategy. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that
Uh,
at all. I'm just saying let's pump the brakes a little bit
mm.
because you rather be good than lucky, right?
Oh yeah, all day. I don't believe in luck.
So a lot of the stuff that I've seen from Canelo has just been, some of it has just been plain dumb luck. Plain dumb luck.
I don't believe that. I believe hard work, perseverance. If you put the work in, I deserve. I don't like when people discount your win. I don't. Okay, for instance, who was that to knock Jermaine Taylor out in the 12th round? That man fought his heart out for all 11 rounds, and he knocked Jermaine Taylor out with 10 seconds. It was like 10 seconds left in the 12th. The first thing they said, he got a lucky punch. If you work hard at something, you've been throwing that punch all night, and you finally landed. To me, that's not fair to call that luck if it was part of your game plan. You know what luck is? Luck. If luck was a real thing, luck would be this: closing your eyes and windmilling and knocking out Mike Tyson.
Okay, I can discredit your argument right there. If luck wasn't a thing and hard work and skill and everything like that was just the end all be all in boxing and in everything, as far as this boxing match, if luck wasn't such a thing, would Canelo need a rematch clause?
No, that just shows that he has doubt. That's not
So,
luck. That's not do luck. That's him doubting himself.
so to give the notion that doubt exists, you have to give the notion, or at least be agreeable, that luck exists.
Who controls luck though? Like, where does it come from?
Nothing controls luck.
I don't.
Luck is
Right.
just something that
I don't
happens.
understand it.
Like nobody controls fate.
Right. Fate is one thing that's written by, but you know where fate comes from. It was written by one person. But the thing is, like, you can't say that like luck is from nowhere, like, because then that discounts your hard work.
Look,
For instance, Stansionis is fighting Stansionis is gonna fight your boy. Hold on. I believe, hold on. It's right here. Stansionis is fighting your boy. I just went blank. I can't believe I'm saying like 90 times. But it's gonna pop up. Hold on. Better be Stansionis.
is it Bivol?
Or Ugas. Sorry, y'all. Apologize. Ugas. Stansionis is finna fight Ugas. And a lot of people don't believe that he should be getting that shot against Ugas. So now, peep this. So Stansionis go in there and no, that's, I'm not gonna use that. Stansionis beat Delorme, right? Delorme is finna fight Ennis, right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people feel like Delorme dominated the fight, but Stansionis pulled it out the end, and they said Stansionis won by luck. How can that be luck if I was in the same rounds with you doing my best?
See, the thing about luck needs a series of anomalies to happen in your favor. Say, for instance, luck. I know in my head, okay, I've given my all, but I don't think that I've done enough. One judge sees it my way. What?
Mm-hmm.
Another judge sees it my way. That's luck. Especially when you know for a fact you have not done enough. A referee may have taken a point from your opponent for something that was totally regular, like a rabbit punch.
I call that cheating.
Taking for a rabbit punch?
Yeah, if it wasn't a real rabbit punch.
When you did the same thing, but nothing happened to you? Luck. Heck, walking down the street, finding a dollar bill on the ground.
Because another person dropped it, that mean it was luck?
It was luck.
I guess.
A series
I believe
of
in all hustle, no luck. all hustle, no luck. If you put your, okay, maybe I guess the dollar thing on the ground.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm
even with the
lucky. I
all
found
hustle and no
$100.
luck,
I
but
call them blessings. If you needed some
even
money, you
then,
find $100. That's a blessing. I wouldn't call it. I don't know. Luck is just weird. It's weird. It don't make sense to me. It don't, because I don't know where it comes from. It doesn't have like an origin. Like, is there mythical? What you call them little dudes?
little
Uh,
leprechauns.
yeah, so just looking out, just
Nope.
give you some luck. Like, I don't know.
I don't even want to deal with that. But back to the Plant and Alvarez fight. You know they have the odds at -600 on Canelo.
What?
-600. It's +400 for Plant.
What?
Yes. What is Vegas seeing? What is Vegas seeing?
This is gonna change fight. I don't believe that. They're gonna change fight week, bro. It's gonna change fight week, man. There's
It's,
no way. There's no. So you telling me right now Canelo is the underdog?
no. See, the minus. Put it like this.
Oh,
Okay.
my bad. I heard it backwards.
Okay. So,
Oh,
what is Vegas seeing that we're not seeing?
that's sweet. But I'm gonna tell you now. It, like I was saying, Khalid main weapon is the jab all night. Know when to take chances. You're going to make that boy work, chase him around, and go in and know when to go out. I'm talking about jump in, jump out. He going to have to make him look bad. But I don't see Khalid knocking Canelo out.
Oh, I
I
never
don't.
said that he would knock him out. I said
don't.
he would win by decision.
But that decision cannot be nowhere close. Because he dealing with politics. Let's be fair. These weeks we see with boxing, excuse me, he dealing with politics. He gonna be the judges, the ref, Canelo.
Stop there. Just stop there.
I'm just saying, we over the weeks, bro. All this stuff been cracking down. I even read somewhere, and I hate to mention because I can't recall where I read it, and I can't Google it now because we're doing the show. But it said Congress was to was going to investigate the WBC.
I seen that actually.
You know what I'm saying? I'm even on the road. I'm like, what, 3 for 3? We just had a show where we was talking about what it has to be. They're gonna end up doing it like UFC when the government jumped in on UFC.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So when you seeing stuff like that, the man that made Canelo the cash cow and everything, he has. I know all of them, Andre Ward, all of them over there telling that boy that. Everybody's against you. Everybody around the ring, everybody in the ring is against you.
But what do you tell somebody who doesn't have the power? I'm not saying that he doesn't have get back power, but
he got knockdown power.
He got
keep someone sleep is different.
Yeah, that's the difference. He ain't got knockout power.
Right. He got knockdown power. He can knock him down.
What do you tell somebody like that when they know for a fact? And I hate to say this because I hate this part of boxing. You basically have to knock him out in order to win.
Punches and bunches make it inevitable, man. But you got to be smart about it. And he going to have to let his hands go. Like I say, he going to have to take chances. When he start feeling cornered, he better let his hands go. One thing I know is about Canelo will bunch up if you start letting your hands go. Canelo will go just like this. Then he tries to duck and look for an opening to swing. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. When you start feeling them ropes on your back, you better and move out the way. Don't you sit there. But see, all that stuff adds up. Some if the judges are cool, and I hope they're gonna be in line, that stuff look good to certain judges. We heard it out the judge's mouth that admitted what he was looking at. You hear what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like I was talking about yesterday. You got judges who swear to God this guy got beat up on the ropes and didn't land up not one punch because a lot of people thought that like Khalid Plant legit hit Canelo flush. You see what I'm saying? He hit him, but he didn't. It was nothing. You get what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
So like, if he can get them type of flurries off, especially 10 seconds in every round, the last 10 seconds is very valuable. I'm talking about all these little tactics. I'm saying he got to pull out. He got to pull out, especially if he got a round where like he been doing a lot of dancing and pot shotting, because pot shotting not gonna get it. Because you got some jobs who will get. I mean, I said jobs. Some judges who will give it to the aggressor, and all you gotta do is aggressive. All you gotta do is be running around, and because he's stalking you and swinging, they like him more than you because you look like you running.
Who picked the judges for this bout?
I don't know.
Have they even been announced yet?
I don't think they've been announced yet. But you know, I haven't seen the contract. I haven't seen none of that. Usually, you can find the stipulations of the contract, but they have been putting them out sparingly because of what Canelo had been demanding. You see what I'm saying? But they haven't put them all out in one bunch. I've been looking for it. I haven't seen them.
Yeah,
but I would like to, because it would be a telltale thing. You know what I'm saying?
I wish
we already know he's getting majority of his way.
What is
all the way around the board?
Is it 70-30?
Yeah, I believe so. I believe so. If we wrong about that split, y'all, somebody correct us in the chat.
That's a tough way to
live.
I
think it is. But I commend Caleb on that. That says I will whoop your. I really believe. Now I can whoop you. Think about this. I take that 30. I get my shot, and I beat you, and I'm undisputed in one swoop. One fell swoop, and on top of that, the cherry on top, I beat the boogeyman.
But that rematch will be next week.
Hey, but he did it, and if he did it once, he could for sure do it again.
I mean, but hold on now. We've seen how that goes. We've seen how that goes countless times. Usually the loser wins the rematch.
Then they had to do a third time, because guess what?
Nope, it ain't gonna be a third time. It's not gonna be a third time.
He A side. He still gets to say so, even though it's in there. He get a rematch clause. They still had deliberate in terms where they're gonna fight. He the A side?
See, once the contract says that there's a
rematch, it said rematch. It didn't say immediate. I ain't gotta fight you right away.
You know what? I think that was Andy Ruiz's problem. He fought him right back instead of taking another bout.
And that was right back. That was right back. And I think, and also that was his first taste of real money.
Mm-hmm.
Real money. Young kid that ain't had nothing. He was wrong, eating good. I remember in between the fight, he went and spent most of his money on that mansion. He was like in the desert somewhere. He was just happy. He had got a new girlfriend. Like he was going through them phases.
No, that was his wife.
Was it his wife?
Mm-hmm.
Was it? Okay, but he bought that big old house. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And he got fat. And he thought like he could just he was a pushover. Say that I feel like Deontay. Deontay felt like, okay, I knocked him down twice. I can come in this ring and I can just do it again. Except this time put him down. And it didn't play in his favor at all.
We're talking a lot of heavyweight, which, makes me think about this weekend. Heavyweight versus cruiserweight.
Oh my God.
Which is technically a heavyweight.
I can't wait.
Which is technically a heavyweight.
He is a heavyweight now.
But
they just marketing it as such.
But for people who are out here discounting this man's abilities, they obviously don't really watch boxing.
I'm about to say, or at least read. Dude, AJ, they say AJ might walk in the lightest you ever seen him.
Mm-hmm.
Because he know Usyk can move.
Mm-hmm. See, but the thing I'm worried about with Joshua, okay, you're losing weight, you're losing muscle mass, but are you gaining stamina? Because that has always been your issue.
Yeah. That ain't got nothing to do with your losing weight. The gas tank's something different, boy. You understand me? Like, you gotta be on some Jerome Ennis stuff. Like I was watching today. Jerome Ennis spars he spars 8-minute rounds. 8-minute rounds. Peep it. 4 rounds. Every 2 minutes, a new person comes in. So that way you have to learn how to change on the fly. That's like 32 minutes. That's like 11 rounds, ain't it? This dude. Now we see why he don't get tired. And he fighting a different guy every 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
That's the level when you want to be great and you want your tank to be right. Yes. And you want to sharpen your skills. Yes. I don't know. I haven't seen AJ do that. The only thing that I will say is this: I do know that AJ respects Usyk. I do know that because I heard out of his own mouth the reason he beat Andy is because he was following a guy named Usyk. He liked the way he moved and his boxing ability. That came out of his mouth, and now you finna be fighting the guy that you mimicked. But the difference is you ain't gonna be able to use that stuff against him. He know I do it better. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Mimicry is a form of flattery, a form of admiration. So yeah, right. He does admire him. He does. But does he admire him to a fault? Because out of all your fights, Anthony Joshua, I can honestly say, you have not looked impressive for a heavyweight.
No, he's big. He's just big, and I think that what sells him a lot too. Don't get me wrong. I believe he got some skills. It just does because he's so big. It's like hard to showcase it some. Like dude got a clean right. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He could jab.
He does.
But it's not with the crispest speed. It's not you. It's all bunched up with that burliness. You know what I'm saying?
It's lumbering, yeah. I think that's, if anything, here's the thing. If anything, he should have kept the muscle mass. He should have kept it. See, because all his power is usually predicated on his size.
Yeah. And that's what I thought he would do. I thought maybe, and you know how they do. They may be screaming one thing and then you see him, he may be big still, Mm-hmm. But I would worked on the gas tank and kept the size. Reason being because laying on that man and all that plays a part. You know what I mean?
It does.
And the heavyweight division. I mean, for real. And then you got a little guy, what we call little guys. He didn't came up from cruiserweight to fight at this guy's weight, which is infinity, right? But a weight that Usyk can't reach because he's naturally staying at 210, 215, you know what I'm saying? He ain't reaching 250, 275. So he's fighting a guy that can go to infinity weight. And then he could have used that totally against him. Exactly like how Tyson Fury did against Wilder. He knew, but his dad called it. In all fairness, Tyson Fury dad said he lost that fight because he lost all that weight. He shouldn't have lost all that weight. You know what I'm saying? His weight is his power. When he came back that second fight, what happened? He laid on him. Dog walking, right? Mm-hmm. So that's why I thought AJ was gonna do with Usyk, because see, Usyk got some good inside hand speed, man. Y'all gotta check out some Usyk fights. Like I say, the man undisputed. Put some respect on Usyk's name. First off, people talk bad about Usyk. Undisputed, cruiserweight undisputed, gold medalist. All right, that's why I look at you. Got AJ, he's a gold medalist. On his way to be undisputed.
Wasn't Andre Ward the last cruiserweight to be undisputed?
Probably. Not sure.
I think so. And then Usyk.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, man, it's not like this guy is a pushover.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see it. And also, I always go back to this. What AJ are we gonna get mentally? Right? AJ so large over there, he's gonna get paid anyway. He just inked like some sort of lifetime deal with them yesterday. Was it yesterday? Day for yesterday, he just signed a lifetime deal with them. Matchbook.
With Matchbook, it was the day before.
Yeah. So he's gonna get paid regardless.
It says, see, people don't really watch boxing. They watch the flashy boxers. They watch the names that you hear on, platforms like ours. The Spences, the Porters, the Crawfords, the Garcias, the Broners, Mayweather, Pacquiao. But the names that we bring up sometimes people don't know nothing about, and they should know something about, because let me tell you how bad Usyk is. I love Arturo Better Beef. I do. Better Beef won't fight him.
Everybody see something in this boy.
Bivol won't fight him. You know how David Benavidez likes to run his mouth and talk all this stuff about going up? Nope. Charlo likes to run his mouth, as far as with boxers and stuff? Nope.
I've read somewhere Better People saying that he's too slick of a boxer. To be as heavy as he is, he's very slick as a boxer. And he has legit power. Whether people believe it or not, he does. Now, the question is, does he have legit power to knock out somebody who has the choice to come in at 250?
See,
that's a different thing. Now, if he succeeds in that, he will be the boogeyman.
There's gym trained power, and then there's natural power.
Right.
I believe that he has natural power to where no matter what he does, I think if he's planning to stay at heavyweight, he's going to be a problem for a long time for a lot of people. If he stays up there, I'm being honest. I'm being completely honest. Bye, Andy.
Right. And you have a new star, because one thing we do know that that boy can be knocked down. AJ. His chin ain't granted. You know what I'm saying? It ain't granted.
So get somebody with real natural power. Get somebody with real natural power. Drop. You might see it sleep.
And I've seen it. So if you watch boxing, you've seen it too. So but what do I do give him? If he's in the right mindset, he'll get back up and fight. It just depends what mindset he gonna be in, how frustrated he gonna get. Because see, I learned that the key to beating AJ is the frustrate. It's not to knock him out right away. It's to make him feel like he can't touch you. He can't get with you. You know what I mean? That's how you beat him mentally. Then when you get a knockdown on him, it's like he probably won't want to get up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's how you get an AJ. And I feel like Usyk is the person to do it. Right now they got their little jokes about Usyk, the little engine that could, and all this stuff I be reading. But that's all right. Because if we pull it off, all I'm going to have to eat their words. That's why I don't pick sides for real when it comes to boxing. Any man with two hands got a fighting chance. It may look like this person's supposed to win. That's why I made the statement yesterday. The first thing people kept saying, look at Khalid Plant. That's it, right? Khalid Plant. Height compared to Canelo's. I immediately say, go look at Liam Smith height. The book, he's used to fighting taller people. You get what I'm saying? That's why I say it don't matter if a person don't know how to fight tall.
It doesn't matter.
You done lost. If Khalid coming there hunking over to that man height, he done lost.
He's already lost.
He done lost. It's over. You done gave him the fight. That's what he want. Now he ain't got to work so hard to punch you in your gut to get you to bend over, to come down to him, drop your guard. You already there. You know what I'm saying?
One thing I can say though about Usyk, we might be seeing a revolution, because in my opinion, this is just my opinion, so people can take it how they want to. He's just a bigger Lomachenko.
Yeah, they fight. He back with the camp. He started out with them.
He's a bigger Lomachenko.
He started out when Papachenko came back. He went back. He back with them training. But then he started out with Lomachenko, his Lomachenko dad and him. You know what I'm saying? He left.
And they all have the same training regimen.
Yeah, real talk.
So he's just a bigger Lomachenko. You see what Lomachenko's doing and how people are literally avoiding getting back into the ring with him. Primo Lopez.
Right. Right.
So imagine what a heavier and bigger Lomachenko could do in the heavyweight division.
Right.
I can't wait for Usyk versus God dang Fury.
And the thing is too, I want to put this out there. I think his first fight heavyweight was who was it? White? Was it Dillian White?
Let me look and see. I can look and see.
Whoever it was, they said he looked terrible as a heavyweight.
Sora.
Yeah, Chisora, yeah. They was like, oh, he couldn't even take out Chisora. Let me tell you something. That was his first fight at heavyweight, carrying that extra weight. You see what I'm saying? He still pulled it out. I hate when people sit there and complain about somebody after they won. He won. You can't sit there and say, oh, he barely did this. Oh, you can't barely do nothing if you won.
Mm-mm. And they treat him like he's a small man. He's really not a small man. He's really
not for his stature, but for his
he's
like
6'3".
He's but he's at like Deontay. Deontay been training, and I gotta talk about him before we go. But he's been training, he's been doing all of that stuff, you know what I'm saying? And he been putting on weight, must naturally, right? But it took months because he's not naturally a person who could just go up in weight. He naturally walks around at 210. You get what I'm saying? If he chose not to eat everywhere, he'll stay at 210. You get what I'm saying?
I mean, but when he still
Usyk is like the same, huh?
He was still qualified for heavyweight because that's almost the same that Wilder walks around.
Right? No, it's a heavyweight, but I'm saying he can't like naturally blow up like me. I naturally walk around big as I am, believe it or not, about 230, something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if I fight someone who is naturally 280 and they came down in weight, they could blow back up. I can't do that. Mm-hmm. That's the event. Like we see if they start showing pictures of AJ smaller, if AJ chose to start eating the week before, he's gonna come in way heavier than you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I think the argument would be, can he handle the heavier guys? But I will tell you this. People saying to forget boxing history. Mike Tyson knocked out every tall person that was in front of him, including Buster Douglas. Even though he lost, I don't care what nobody says. Go look at the fight. There was a 13 count. All right. Second, every tall person that was in front of him was bigger than him. So if you could take somebody as small as him that knew how to use their weight against them, and you put that in a Usyk, it can happen. It can happen. So I don't buy into the whole, if he winning, guess what? He winning. If he barely, if by people's definition of barely, and he barely beat 10 heavyweights, guess what? You can keep that. He just beat 10 heavyweights. So since don't nobody, even when they're advertising, they be like the cruiserweight versus the heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what? How is that possible?
They act like it's that much of a weight difference.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
It's only
literally
a 5 pound.
Yeah, like, come on, bro. I'm like, stop it, man. Whatever, bro.
He's the heavier guy in the cruiserweight division.
Right. Like, let this man put some work in. And it says something that he got this fight, his second fight in heavyweight. They wouldn't have gave him the fight if he wasn't worth it. He just dominated where he was, period. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Abdullah just jumped in here. What's up, Abdullah? Yeah, Plant has a big chance.
Yes.
50-50. The biggest chance you can get. As long as he do what he's supposed to.
Yes.
As long as he do what he's supposed to. He got a way more better chance than BJ Sanders did. Billy Joe Sanders did. And I put money on that. That boy's a pure boxer. There's a difference than being a boxer, knockout artist, slugger, puncher. You know what I'm saying? This dude's an all-around boxer. Now, he can knock you down on your butt. He even said it. He was like, you gonna see yourself on your butt. He ain't say I'm gonna sleep you. You know what I'm saying? Like, he believe he can knock you down a couple of times. He believes that's how he gonna win some rounds. You know what I'm saying? So having that, it can happen. But again, that jab is the key to victory. Keep that jab in that man's face and make that man work. That's the key to victory. And he cannot get flat-footed, none whatsoever. He cannot. But yeah, I give him 50-50. I don't care that it's Canelo, right? I care about that it's the level of opposition that Canelo's facing, right? This is his toughest fight. Believe it or not, while people talking about like Sean Porter is Terence Crawford's toughest fight, it is. And this is Canelo's toughest fight.
Mm-hmm.
Real talk. You know what I'm saying? Since Triple G.
You know, with this fight, whoever loses this fight isn't going to be considered a loser.
Especially if it go 12.
Huh?
Especially if it go 12.
Especially if it goes 12. That, you know, I'm almost to the point to where I want to take myself out of it as an analyst and just watch the fight as a fan.
Yeah.
You know, just enjoy it. Just enjoy it for what it is. Top level competition fighting each other.
Yeah.
Because how often do we get that? You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at with the Bud versus Porter fight. I want to take the badge off and just sit and watch a good fight.
We
you know, that's it. And then the day after, that's when I want to give my point of view. I don't want to give it right then and there. I want to just enjoy it. I want to soak in the ambiance of being able to say, I watched top level competition fight for the first time in a long time.
Yeah. We gonna make that happen.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna make that happen. But no, on that thing, man, before we get up out of here, we're 51 minutes in this show, man. I want to give great thanks to everybody who ride with us. You know what I'm saying? Who come through with us, who sharing the videos, man. I do want to give y'all props, man. But hold on. See, he messed my train of thought up. Abdullah came with another one, dog. You be popping in here. You be doing this on purpose. I don't see playing out boxing Canelo the whole night towards a win. The only way he wins if he a knockdown or by KO. That's what I'm saying. I think he believed he could knock him down. We said that. I don't know if he was watching, but we said that he's not going to be able to just be a close fight, go to 12 and get a unanimous decision or even a split. He's not going to be able to do it. It's going to have to be a dominating fashion. I'm talking about dominating. I'm talking pulling all the old tricks out. The last 10 seconds of the round, you better be trying to steal it. The last, you know what I'm saying? If you can get a knockdown, get the knockdown. We don't see him sleeping Canelo at all. You know what I'm saying? And I think he knows that. You know what I mean? But he's going to have to fight the perfect fight.
I see him knocking him down with a check hook, honestly.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a perfect. He got to fight the perfect fight. He has the perfect people in this corner right now to pull this off. You know what I mean? You know, I don't think Canelo has to do anything different. Just keep training like as if you're nothing,
and
like he's been training. And you know, but you have to come in there and be that undecisive person where you can't leave a trail of crumbs for somebody to figure you out. You have to come in there this round, boom. Second round, boom. You go out to have 12 game plans.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because Canelo is shown that he's good at figuring people weak spots out and good at figuring people, you know what I'm saying? You go out to come in there with 12 game plans. Each round gonna have to be a little different. You know what I mean? Period.
Honestly, look for the 5th and 6th round because Canelo usually likes to take off in the 5th and 6th rounds.
Yeah, and also if he frustrates him from 1 through 5, Canelo turning back into a slugger.
Mm-hmm.
All power punches for them be thrown. All of them. So you really gonna have to be on your P's and Q's. You know what I'm saying?
Working to his advantage because he's one of the only fighters that he's fought that can legitimately box with him. You get what I'm saying? Box with him, not fight with him, but box with him.
Right.
So he has just as much head movement as Canelo does. The only thing that I can say that I hate about a Caleb Plant is the fact that he plays down to his competition. Now, with this, he's getting what he wants. He wants that those upper echelon fights. So I'm expecting him to show his whole bag. Plus, he gonna be in this dude gonna be in his bag, in his pocket, just throwing out Lucky Charms all over the place.
Yeah. I can see, man. Hey, this fight is gonna be phenomenal. But that's all the way in what, November?
November 6th, I think.
Right? We got a great fight coming up Saturday. Usyk versus Anthony Joshua. All right. Then we got other fights coming up, man. October ain't a bad month, bro. It's not a bad month. You got Chris Eubank Jr. versus Elber. That's gonna be a decent fight. I think it's gonna be more decent. To be honest with you, Chris Eubank looking to make a big splash. And answer that, did you think Canelo? I don't know. I don't know and don't care. I don't. You know how people in boxing industry that got proven that was juicing and got their butt whoop in the ring? I don't care. I don't care. Like, it's good talk. Like, oh, Canelo juicing, his muscles so big. That don't mean nothing. If you're a boxer, you know how to use their weight. You know how to use them against them. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? I don't be caring about stuff like that. If that's the case, how did Sugar Shane beat Margarito? And he had concrete in his glove. See what I'm saying? He felt it. He said, "Oh, I'm about to turn up then." You see what I'm saying? So you got different levels of boxers. You got boxers that are coming there like a Pacquiao. Like I remember who Pacquiao said. They said, "You ain't knock him out." He said, "Why would I knock him out if I knew I was gonna win?" When you in there and you fight somebody, man, you know how far you got to go with this dude to pull this win out. Margarito stole on Sugar Shane. Sugar Shane said, "No, something wrong with that." He said, "Oh no, I'm finna whoop this dude." Boop. Went in there and put hands on that man. And sure enough, he was right. He said that man ain't never hit that hard, but he had plaster in his glove. So if you got a man that come with all this muscle and all this, dude, even Mike Tyson got beat, and he was big as a house. So unless it's some super duper stuff like, for instance, back in Ali Day where they used to put that salve on their gloves to blind you.
Mm-hmm.
Then I care. You feel me? So when all that, like even old boy with the phenomene, people made a big deal out of it. Yes, I do believe in rules. You should be suspended regardless, but it wasn't going to benefit him in the ring. It wasn't even designed to benefit you in the ring. They said stamina. You know why they said stamina? Because it helped you lose weight. That's the only reason. It didn't legit have something to give you stamina. That's designed to help you lose weight. Which means what people should have been talking about, this boy should have been went up in weight. If he been taking this forever, that means he's a weight bully. That means he's staying in that division because he don't want to go up. He wants to fight that division. You feel me?
Right.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, man, you get what I'm saying? But that's how I feel about that, Abdul. What up said to her? What's going on? He said, what's up? When is the fight? It will be this weekend, the 24th. We got AJ versus Usyk. We got Chris Eubank Jr. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's two fights that day. Miguel Vasquez is fighting Flores. That's going to be a good fight. Huh?
Is the Usyk Joshua going to be on the zone?
Yes, that's going to be on the zone. Usyk and AJ fight will be on the zone. So you definitely want to check the time because you know how they roll over there. Then you got Miguel Vasquez versus Flores. That's going to be a good fight on October 2nd. That's on ESPN. Teofimo Lopez is up in the air. I heard something about they may have changed the date again. I don't know, but it's slated for October 4th. Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder. Now this is crazy. It says on here Fox Sports and ESPN. I thought this was supposed to be a pay-per-view, but I think it still is a pay-per-view. I think they got this listed wrong, but it's October 9th. All right.
I would say put it on regular TV.
I would too, but I don't know. They were saying it was going to be a pay-per-view, but it's not listed as a pay-per-view right now on where I'm looking at least. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say they might, Then you got Mikey Garcia, you know what I'm saying, fighting Martin his return. That's going to be in the zone October 16th. The fight we going to be at where everybody need to be talking to, which we going to have some breakdowns, which we're going to be talking about. Jamil Hearn versus Shakur Stevenson. Your boy Slick 50 will be out there with Mr. Z. You know what I'm saying? Polo J be here on the line, holding down with us. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
But that's to be at State Farm Arena in Atlanta, Georgia, October 23rd. So definitely be around to hang out for that one. October 30th, we got Dillian White versus Otto Wilder, and that's going to be a fan-friendly fight. And that's going to be on the zone as well. Mm-hmm. All right? And that's all I got, man. But I do want to put this out there before I get. Y'all know every Wednesday, 9 Central, a new episode of the Judges Table will be airing. Every Saturday morning, you'll catch the re-airing of this judges table, and Monday you'll catch the re-airing of this judges table over there in the sports corner with Polo J. All right, you got anything to say, Polo?
I ain't got nothing to say.
Nothing to say, man. Hey, I ain't got nothing fancy to say today, man. But y'all, hey, for real, with everything going on, whether you want to believe in it or not, this, that, and the third, you know what I'm saying? I can just tell you, like, forget it. I said I ain't had nothing fancy to say. I'm lying. Look, it's just like with God. You know how you got people who believe in God and some people who don't, Polo?
Mm-hmm.
I was told that I'd rather believe in him and he don't be there than don't believe in him and he is there. So that's how I treat everything that I don't see. Like my dad also told me. He said, people don't say what they don't want to believe in, right? Mm-hmm. But at the same time, you believe in the wind. The wind can pick you up, take you to eyes, blow you away. It can cut you. It can do everything it want to do to you, but you can't hit it back.
Exactly. That's true.
So everybody out here in these streets, man, take precaution, wear your mask. You know what I'm saying? Whether you believe in this stuff or not, just do it just to do it. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a statistic for nobody to say, aha, we told you so type stuff. You feel me? Just take precaution. That's all I can say. Whether you believe in it or not. All right?
Be healthy.
Yeah. Eat right.
Lose some weight.
Yeah. Take your vitamins, not one a days. Real vitamins. For real. We looking out for y'all. All right? For real. We love y'all like that. All right? We up out of here, man. Y'all be easy. Deuces. That was France Polo, by the way. Bye.